I'm not gonna do that. First off, I do really good impressions, apparently. I sound just like the girl who's been interviewing all the videos. I'm learning a lot about myself tonight. I did a little research, because as you saw, that is the first time I've ever done stand-up comedy, and this is the second time, so again, enjoy, be kind. I learned that you're always supposed to bring a bottle of water and maybe drink it, so... It's right there. Take that, comedy gods. I took that right before class. And I'm just realizing that I kind of look like a coked out Aaron Carter. Or current Aaron Carter. I think his lyrics took a turn for the worst. Oh, Aaron, you know, what are we gonna do with you? Anyway, there is somebody in the audience that I look like today. Who is it? Peg Paul, do you want to stand up? Or just wave your hand? Everybody, that's my mom. I told her I was leading a leadership conference today, so she came out. Fun story. I've looked like my mom ever since the day I was born. I've been hearing it all the time. In fact, Christian, one of the judges, came up to me and was like, dude, there's some lady who looks like you here. And I'm like, what? But ever since I was little, like I said, I would go to the Jewel Osco, I would just walk around town and people were like, that's Peg Paul's daughter. And I'd be like, I have a name too. It's Katie with an I-E. I do things too. And to this day, I go back home every now and then. I used to have a show back home called What's Up With That? There's only one copy of it out on YouTube. There's really no reason to actually go watch it except for the fact that I'm wearing a sleeveless candy-colored turtleneck. So if you want to check out 8th grade me rocking it out, cracking cow puns, I'm not going to tell you where to find it. But this past summer, I went back home. I was training for the Chicago Marathon. You can share, that was 26.2 miles in a ring. And while I was doing it, I was on the last leg of my run, right? So I'm just like, you know, running beautifully, right? Clearly not sweating, sun shining down. It's great. It's a lot of fun. And I see our mayor, our town mayor, with his wife riding his bike down in the distance. And I'm like, I can go say hi. I can wave and be like, yeah, I've got relationship status with the mayor. What up? And just feel cool about myself and tell absolutely nobody, except for you guys today. So anyway, while I was running, I just trying to figure out, am I going to wave to them? Like, is this going to be awkward? And as I'm running closer to them, all of a sudden I see them kind of slow down on their bikes and start to wave. I'm like, oh, they recognize me. This is so cool. And I'm running like this now. I'm like, oh God, I'm drawing so much attention to myself. And as I run by, I hear, hey, Peg, look, we're wearing our helmets. And I was a bit confused. Okay, cool, the mayor's wearing a helmet. That's awesome, rock on. And then it hit me. Dude, just call me Peg. Okay, so I ran home, and when I got in, my mom was in the kitchen doing mom things, and whatever that is. And she could tell that I was upset about something, and I'm a bit melodramatic sometimes. If you're one of my residents, you may know. When I was walking past her, she said, Katie, what's going on? You look really upset. And I just like walked past her. I'm like, no, Mom, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. And so she comes up to me, she's like, was it a bad run? It's okay, you're gonna have a couple of those, giving me the motivational talk. And I stop her, I'm like, the mayor called me Peg. And through my tears of me crying for my future, I saw the biggest smile on my mom's face. So, go Peg. I just fist pumped my mom. Yeah. She just told me back, yeah. We're like BFFs. Actually, my mom is my BFF. Back in the day, BFF, is that still a thing? Anyway, back in the day, she used to be my basketball coach, right? I got picked, believe it or not, I got picked on a lot in middle school. I know you probably would never believe that. But my mom was my basketball coach. And she never played me. I don't blame her because I was always the kid that was on the opposite end of the court talking to myself in the corner, giving little monologues like, they'll pass the basketball to me and then I'm gonna make it. Like talking to the referee, he's like, what are you doing? And one day, my mom calls a timeout in the middle of the game, because it's like a really big game. We're like the purple Lakers versus the orange Bulls. It was weird. one of the biggest bullies at my school happened to be on my basketball team because she was athletic too, whatever. I was a bit of a tomboy, had the same haircut at the time, a little less filled out, but in different ways, you know. And while we got called in, my mom calls me, "Hey, yo, Barbie legs, what's going on out there?" Just like that, too. And my mom's witty. My mom's from the Milwaukee area, my dad's from Brooklyn. And so they raised me to be tough. They weren't gonna be the comforting parents. They wanted me to never be a soft person. So her calling me Barbie legs was like an insult, but in a nice way. Like right now, if she called me Barbie legs, I'd be like, yes, I work really hard. But it doesn't help when you're an awkward 4th, 5th grader with overactive oil glands in your legs, making them very shiny. So everybody assumed that by calling me Barbie legs, it's like, Barbie? Plastic. She's got plastic legs. And you know what? It didn't bother me. I'd be sitting in gym class and people would be like, "Hey, Katie, I gotta put my lip gloss on. Can I use your legs as a mirror?" Apparently in British accents all of a sudden. Nothing, because you know what? People like shiny things, and I wanted people to like me. "Hey, Katie, it's recess, and we want to go burn down that anthill, but we don't have our magnifying glass." "Got you covered, Steven." Yeah, it was real fun then, too. And like I said, I had really short hair, so my dad used to introduce me as his son. But not like a bad way, like, "This is my son." Like, "This is my son." And I'm like, "Yeah, Dad, bonding, yeah." But don't worry, my parents stopped verbally abusing me. Right around when I hit 13, 14, when I can handle awkward situations perfectly by myself. And around that time, my little cousin was learning how to talk. And this past winter break, I spent 2 weeks with my cousin in a cabin. And her name's Maddie, she's 10 years old. And to describe her, she is 10% bowl cut and 90% sass. So, to be constantly reminded that you have chicken fingers, or that your thighs make a funny noise when you run up the stairs while you're wearing sweatpants, or my personal favorite, "Katie, I've got a pen and I'm bored. Can I play Connect the Dots with your face acne?" Sure, Maddie. And you know what? In 10 years, I'm gonna be 30 and you're gonna be 20, and I'm gonna ask the same questions. I'm just awesome like that. But I do have a friend. Her name is Trisha Paul. She's my sister. She couldn't be here tonight because she texted me, says, "Hey, dork, I have better things to do, but have fun." So, like I said, she's my best friend. Go, Trisha. We spent a lot of time together also over winter break, doing one of my favorite things, holiday shopping. Shout out to holiday shopping. Yeah, it sucks. Now, I'm a person of comfort. My sister's a person of, style, right? And while we went to the mall together, she was rocking some really nice tight jeans, filling them out right, had a bedazzled belt and an awesome blouse. And I was wearing I lived in the city for 3 years. Shoot, I'm gonna have swag just for that, right? Well, when you wear Dr. Scholl's no-slip comfort clogs, it gets a bit contradicting. And while we were out shopping together, we were at a store called Buckle, which is this really trendy store, right? And while we were there, she was looking through shirts, and somebody came up to her and was like, "Hey, do you know where the sales rack is?" And my sister's kind of mean. I was waiting for her to be like, "Don't ask me, I don't work here." But she responded "Oh, I've been here enough. Yeah, it's out by the bells." And I was like, that was really cool. Somebody thought my sister was cool because she dresses cool and thinks she works here. I want that to happen tonight, and I made that my goal, okay? So we went to Banana Republic. Didn't happen. We went to Ann Taylor. Didn't happen. We even went to Auntie Annie's Pretzels, and I tried really hard. Didn't happen. You guys, it happened. At a Petco. And it may have been the Dr. Scholl's no-slip comfort clogs that gave away why you could possibly know where you could pick up your type 2 diabetic iguana's food, which is in aisle 8 if you're curious and ever need to know that. I think it comes with the shoes. But on the ride back home, I was thinking, I'm actually starting to look for jobs now, because I'm going to be in the real world. Mom? It's kind of scary. But I did think about jobs, but instead of actually thinking about jobs, I thought about all the jobs I shouldn't have. Because I'm pretty cynical, right? I decided I should never, ever be a babysitter because I already have low enough self-esteem. I don't need to be reminded that my chins sweat when I think about eating pie. May not be true. May be true. I like pie. Don't judge me. I should never work for the CTA because if you know me, I troll hard. And so I would just be singing all the time, like just driving, like just giving karaoke, and people be like, oh my god, shut her up. And then I'd be like, next stop, Grand. And I'd start slowing down, see all the people getting ready to go on the train. And just as the train slowed down, they're getting ready to go on, I would speed that sucker back up and be like, psych, have fun. And if you think that's bad, imagine me being a roller coaster driver, right? If I had a bad day, let me tell you, you had an even worse day. How does round 37 on the Raging Bull sound to you? Yeah. Seat check doesn't matter. Yeah. And never work in an airport either, because if you work there, it's just a known fact that everybody already hates you. So, yeah. But I did find a job, a really good job. I've been in RA the past 2 years. It's been a lot of fun, so shout out to Seton Hall. And hopefully if none of my future employers watch my comedy acts, I might get hired somewhere else. So thank you all for coming out. You've been a wonderful audience. From what I can tell, you're beautiful too. So.